Hello, fifth graders. It's time to make another study tool for our social studies test. For this, you are going to need some scissors, a pencil, and 2 sheets of either lined paper or blank paper. I'm gonna just use blank paper. We're gonna make some foldables. Yay! Except you have to write everything this time. So sorry, but it's not too bad. All right, so first things first, I want you to take one of your sheets of paper and you are going to fold it in half, hot dog, like so. All right, now we're gonna make 2 of these, okay? And each is going to have 6 on it. So here's what I want you to do. Take this, and I want you to fold the bottom up to the top. So it's like you're folding the hot dog bun in half, like this. Okay, now since we want to have 6 different sections here, it means I need to fold this into thirds. So I'm gonna fold this up until I can see another section that looks like it's about the same size as that. And then I'm gonna fold it up one more time. So now when I open it up, you should have lines to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things, okay? And you can kind of fold it back. It doesn't stay folded, but you'll know where to snip later on. I want you to do the same exact thing with your other piece of paper. So we're gonna fold it hot dog, okay? And then bring the bottom up to the top. So you're folding your hot dog bun in half, like this. And again, we want thirds now. So I'm gonna fold this up until I see another little section that looks like it's about the same exact size. And I'm gonna fold it up one more section there. And again, when you open it up, you should see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. No, there's actually 12 sections altogether, but you need to write some things on the inside. We're only using this for 6 terms. Okay, now you need your pencil. We're not gonna cut anything yet, okay? We're gonna do all the writing first. I think that might be a little bit easier. Are you ready? I hope you are. And actually, you know what? We probably could cut first. It might be easier because you know how much space that you'll have. So let's do that. All right. So remember, you can't uncut, so I need you to listen carefully. We're gonna open this up. And here's what I want you to do. This is the part we're gonna write on that you don't want to be cut. Over here, this is the part that we want to cut. So we're gonna cut from here to here. Let me do the first one, and then you can start. So you want it to look like this, only up to this center line. I'm gonna do that again for all 6 little sections here. Again, I'm not cutting all the way across, and I opened up my paper. I didn't leave it closed. So now I just have half of my paper with the cuts on it so that we can fold it and open it one at a time. And why don't you go ahead and do that with your other piece of paper as well. I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna cut across the left side of the paper just to the center for each of the 6. That one, this again, only up to the center. 3, 4, and 5 cuts, 6 sections, which is 1/6. There's math in social studies too. It's crazy. Okay, now we're gonna work on filling some things in here. And the good news is if I go too fast, you can just pause me. That's something you can't always do. Isn't that exciting? All right, so what we're gonna start with, you're going to list an artifact for each cultural region. I'm only gonna make you responsible for one artifact on your test, and basically you'll have on one side, you'll have all the cultural regions, and on the other side, you'll have a list of 7 artifacts, and you'll have to be able to tell me which artifact goes with which region, okay? So I think on the outside here, I'm gonna have you write the artifact, and on the inside, we'll write which region. So on the outside here, why don't you go ahead and put a number 1 up here. We're gonna say totem poles. Totem poles. on the inside, we're gonna write northwest coast. So open it up and you can put a little one here so they know that it matched. And that's the northwest coast region. Northwest coast. All right, number 2, wigwams made from birch trees. Wigwams made from birch trees, and kind of try to think about which region had all those forests that had birch trees in it. Actually had a couple different kinds of trees in it. That would be the eastern woodlands. That's where we're at. So open it up, put a number 2, eastern woodlands. And again, don't forget you can pause me if I go too fast. Okay, the third artifact, buffalo hide teepees. All right, buffalo hide teepees. Open that up. That's in the Great Plains. I'm not sure if you're aware of how many jokes I just thought in my head when I had to say teepees like 3 times and I just said it again, but I'm sure you can imagine. Anyway, number 4, stone and clay houses. Stone and clay houses, that was the southwest region. So open it up, write a number 4, southwest. Okay, now we have homes built of redwood trees. Homes built of redwood trees. And that's where they had those redwood forests they're famous for. That would be the California Intermountain. So open it up, put a number 5. Oops, sorry, started writing the other part. California Intermountain. Go. All right, close it up. Number 6, we have the underground homes, which I thought was the coolest artifact of all. Underground homes. And those were artifacts found in the Plateau region. So open it up, put a number 6. And we have Plateau. Okay, now we've got a number 7. I need you to grab your other foldable that you have and write a number 7 up top. Now we have the area where they had homes built on wooden platforms. Homes built on wooden platforms. And that would be the southeast region. So 7, southeast. Okay, so those are the artifacts you're going to be responsible for knowing. What's kind of nice is when you're labeling your map, you can open up your other foldable, this one and that, and then you can kind of see all the different regions to choose from of what you're going to have to label your map with. So it's kind of like you have a nice little list of all the different cultural regions. Okay, you do have a couple of vocabulary words that you're going to be responsible for. And again, this is going to be matching. So you are not responsible for having to write out the definition yourself. You'll be responsible for having to identify which term goes with which definition. Okay, so hopefully that'll take a little bit of the pressure off. All right, so I'm gonna close it back up. Number 8. Okay, we're gonna write our description here, and we're gonna write the answer on the inside. So moving from place to place. Often when seasons change. Retirement goals for me. I would like to move to someplace warmer when it's really cold here. All right, so moving from place to place, often when seasons change, that goes along with the term nomadic. Nomadic. So open it up. We're going to write nomadic. All right, so moving from place to place and just kind of following the weather. All right, let's go back. We've got number 9. Okay, a narrow, deep valley with steep sides. A narrow, deep valley with steep sides. And that is a gorge. Hang on 1 second, my phone's going on low power mode. Hopefully it didn't mess you up too badly. I don't know if you even saw it. So a narrow, deep valley with steep sides, that's a gorge. Oh my gorge, that's what it is. It's not a George, it's a gorge. Some words just are kind of funny. I don't know. You're like, probably like, get on with this, Mrs. Trombley. I don't have all day. It's the little things, guys. Give me something. All right, number 10. This is what we've been studying the whole time. Areas of the world where people develop similar ways of life. Areas of the world where people develop similar ways of life. And you guessed it, these are the cultural regions. So open it up. Number 10, cultural region. Often they had similar ways of life because they all had the same natural resources to use and they adapted to them together. Caring is sharing. Number 11, the things that they left behind. Objects made by groups of humans. Objects made by groups of humans. Is your writing getting sloppier too as we go? I feel like I got a hot mess going on. Hopefully you can read it. Objects made by groups of humans, such as tools and clothes. So man-made items. These are the artifacts we've been talking about. So number 11, artifacts. And the last one of these, number 12, a flat-topped hill area with steep sides. Oops. A flat, just ignore that big blob right there. Flat-topped hill area with steep sides. And this is a mesa. Open it up. Number 12, mesa. Okay, you now have some foldables. We still have one more to do, like one more review item. So maybe give yourself a little break after this one. But these are the 12 items, and you remember how to use these. We've been doing this for a while now. You look at this, quiz yourself. Home's built on a wooden platform. What's it called? Or sorry, which region is it from? Southeast. So you know how to use these, so please do so. And don't forget to keep looking at your map. You'll be able to have some study time today, tomorrow, the next day. Your test is not until Friday. Good luck.